Welcome back. So we still have 20 minutes to go. The markets managed to hold on to a little bit of the gain on the Nifty. So at least that fall hasn't accentuated. Basically, 30 to 40 point up move on the index. We have Nimesh joining in. Nimesh, so the big day is finally over. The Fed reaction is played out. Excuse me. And a fair amount of underperformance here in India.
Oh, absolutely. Surabhi, looks like it's a clear day of sell-on news. We saw that happening in the US markets last night, and that's playing out in India as well. The big Fed event seems to be out of the way now. It came as a bit of a surprise, 50 basis points, but it's done now. So I guess that's the reason why you're seeing a bit of profit booking as well. While the Nifty is holding on, thanks to some sector rotation, it's the broader markets which are under pressure today. And I was talking to some larger investors, and there was an interesting feedback that I picked up. If you look at today's market as well, it's largely dragged by telecom names because of that Supreme Court shocker and the PSUs. A word on PSUs, Surabhi, clearly, the leader of this bull market was the PSUs, and that seems to be under pressure now. And maybe that is why you're seeing a bit of underperformance in the broader market stocks as well. So, for a while, there was a lot of feedback from investors that maybe a time has come for the large caps to outperform mid caps. Maybe today is the first, confirmation of the same, that from here on, maybe for the time being, you will see a bit of outperformance in the Nifty. And that's also because of some bit of rotation will happen. So yesterday we saw banks participating. Today we are seeing FMCG and consumer names participating on the upside. So I guess that's likely to be the trend. From a flow perspective, again, it's a mixed day. I'm not hearing very large selling, but you might see a big sell number largely because of two pockets. One is telecom, which was little overbought from institutions of late, and of course the PSUs as well. So that's a pain point in today's market. But it looks like it's a first sign of a reversal in trend, wherein the broader markets underperform, and you see a bit of outperformance in the Nifty to continue.
It's so interesting, Nimesh, that, up until now, everyone was saying the PSU basket is overbought. There is a bit of a frenzy out there, etc. And that large caps have some value on offer. But when that switch happens, when, it starts to see, when the market starts to see that, what was being told already, people suddenly still get scared once again. That's the way the market works. What are the individual stocks that you're watching?
Well, so as I said, there is a bit of sector rotation happening, and within that, the first name in my list is Nestle. For second day running, that stock is relatively outperforming. Even in today's weak market, it's up 2%. The delivery is on a higher side, and I understand some domestic mutual funds, especially one large mutual fund, has done an active buyer in Nestle of late, and hence a bit of outperformance there. So that's the first name. The second stock is Vanberry, a small stock, but in a weak market like today, that's relatively outperforming. Last I checked, it was up 5%. The volumes are slightly on the better side, and I understand the company is likely to raise funds, preferably through a pref issue, is a buzz as far as Vanberry is concerned. The third name is Bandhan Bank. While there was high delivery marked for larger banks like ICICI Bank and Kotak Bank in the last few days, Bandhan Bank stands out today on back of very strong buy flows. So expect high delivery volumes, and there is a very high FI buying happening in Bandhan Bank at these levels. And the last name is Oracle Finance. For second day running, that stock is under pressure. The stock is already in F&O ban. We saw a 10% cut yesterday, 4.5% cut today as well. But at these levels, some bit of cash buying has started in Oracle from larger FIs. So it looks like some institutional activity on the cash side has started in Oracle Finance.
Right. Nimesh, thanks a lot for that. So those were a bunch of stocks which